Former news anchor Stephanie Hockridge has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for federal conspiracy. She co-founded a company alongside her husband that helped people get PPP loans during the COVID pandemic.
America, we just witnessed the dramatic fall of a former ABC news anchor who went from reporting the news to making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Stephanie Hockridge, who once delivered trusted news to Arizona families, was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for orchestrating a $63 million C-19 relief fraud scheme through her company Blue Acorn. But here's what's absolutely disgusting. While small businesses were desperately struggling to survive during the pandemic, this former journalist was exploiting the crisis to steal tax money meant to save American jobs. The Justice Department just revealed she charged borrowers illegal kickbacks and fabricated documents to help herself and others get loans they weren't eligible for.
A news anchor is facing federal charges in connection with an alleged scheme to fraudulently obtain COVID-19 relief money.
What is up, guys? Tyson De La Cruz here. Thank you so much for rocking with me. This case perfectly illustrates how some people saw the pandemic as an opportunity to get rich off of taxpayer-funded programs designed to help struggling Americans. Let me take you guys through the timeline of how a respected news anchor became one of the biggest C-19 fraud criminals in American history. Stephanie Hockridge spent years as a trusted face on ABC 15 in Phoenix, delivering news to Arizona families who relied on her for accurate information.
We are getting a look at a newly unsealed indictment in Texas charging two people who ran a Scottsdale startup in a scheme to defraud taxpayers through the Paycheck Protection Program during the pandemic.
But in April 2020, as the pandemic was devastating small businesses across America, Hockridge and her husband Nathan Reese saw an opportunity. They founded Blue Acorn in Scottsdale, supposedly to help small businesses and independent contractors apply for Paycheck Protection Program loans, PPP loans.
As the pandemic swept through the country in 2020, Blue Acorn sprouted up and slid into social media feeds, promising to help small businesses access federal COVID relief loans.
According to prosecutors, Blue Acorn facilitated $12 billion in PPP loans. The company's founders reportedly walked away with $300 million. Think about that. While American small businesses were closing their doors forever, these two were making hundreds of millions of dollars